Okay, so we are in what I want to call the heart of Ascension. So we're right in the heart and right smack dab in the bullseye of things that are occurring and things that are no longer occurring. So it's sort of like a description they'll give me in my my brain as like the void, like you're in the void. And so many people are uncomfortable with the unknown. They're uncomfortable with experiencing something new because they have nothing to base it on. So sometimes the body will react with agitation or trepidation or a little angst of fear, because even if you're not aware of all the information that's coming in, the thinning of the veils, it's happening because you're sensing something's different, something is off, something's coming. Now, could it be from a past life of believing it's end times, or there's going to be another deluge? And is that delusional to think that we're going to flood out the earth? We don't know. But what we do know is that we're here and we're in this experience. So, as I was looking at my Heart of Ascension card, so you can see this, how just absolutely beautiful that is. And so, in looking at this beautiful card, you're seeing expansion, love for all, playfulness, the higher heart, release the past, freedom, joy, resolving childhood trauma. And so the message is, Mother Earth gently shows me that I can relax now in the heart of Ascension, that the gravity of the old paradigm can no longer affect me in any way. And I'm going to repeat that. Mother Earth gently shows me that I can relax now in the heart of Ascension, that the gravity of the old paradigm can no longer affect me in any way. Now, yesterday I was feeling another day of feeling a little off, and sometimes feeling a little abandoned and alone and needing help, but not really getting a lot of direction of messages like I've received them in old ways. And I knew that I was in this void because that's what they were showing me. But they were also showing me, can I be comfortable or get comfortable and allow myself to calibrate and adjust to all the changes? So something called me to my Lemurian Star Child cards, and I began to shuffle, and this is what popped out. And that is what it basically is saying, is that I'm gently being shown that I can relax, that the gravity of the old paradigm is no longer has effects on me. So sometimes when we switch patterns and make changes, we have a tendency to bring along some of the old patterns and some of the old habits with us until we can see more clearly what new pattern is forming. And so this card to me was sharing being in my heart and feeling that heart center and knowing that no matter what was going on, universally, known and unknown, that I was okay, that I was safe, that it is what it is. I've got this physical avatar. I've got these three-dimensional, tangible places that I'm in. I've got these other dimensions where I can consciously go to. I can get into my subconscious and work through old stuff, bring it to the forefront of the conscious and decide, is it a keeper? Is it something I want to let go? Is it something I need forgiveness or douse with more love? Whatever that is, I have a foot in both worlds, period. And a prime example of that, because a lot of people want to compare themselves to maybe my experiences, and they'll say, well, you're so advanced, you're so quantum. And that's not necessarily true. I've just worked at it in different ways, and it's been my touchstone. It's been my twin. It's been my partnership with myself that has gotten me to where I am. But we all float from different points of consciousness all the time. Every time we think back or we think forward, we're in different states of consciousness, even though we're physically in this place. So, for example, we may be going somewhere and then we're thinking back, did I lock the door? Did I turn the stove off? Did I grab that thing I needed? Right? And then you're in, where's your destination? And paying attention to maybe your maps or how you're getting there, and then what's going to occur when you're going to get there. And we know from experience, wherever we land, we have an experience, good, bad, or indifferent. But remember the old saying, wherever you go, there you are. So are you taking different parts of you, maybe the more adventurous, courageous part of you, and going into places of the unknown and wanting to explore? Or are you going to kind of be at the back of the line, just peeking and seeing what other people are doing before you dip your toe? So it's going to teach you through this ascension, through the heart center, being in the eye of it, being in the void, is going to teach you a little bit about you. And where do you fall in sync? Are you in the front, wanting to be in the forefront? Do you want to be in the back? Are you looking over there, just observing? Because the key really is to hover and witness thyself. And then ask, am I falling into sync here because of old experiences that are preventing me from moving forward? Did I maybe in another experience rush too quickly and wish maybe I had stepped back a little bit? So you're learning a little bit about yourself and where you are on the scales. And so while you're learning how to balance the scales, I keep saying, practice on being a solid fulcrum with yourself so that you feel, see, sense, and have a better understanding with some clarity all the scales around you and how they're being balanced in all your houses, astrologically, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And then which one carries the most weight, and then how do you get in there and maybe decipher what may be some of the things so that you can counterbalance and bring things more into balance and harmony in other houses. So then the lights come on and you're sensing and feeling with a different sensory system in order to move forward and find your place wherever that is, going into this new chapter of experiences that haven't really been experienced yet. So let yourself just kind of see that card and just be with that and know that you're not going to float away. That even if all the things around you physically change, that your silver cord, your soul self, and all of your tribes and your team of energetics of the higher self are always there guiding you. And that it is ingrained in your natural, innate inner voice. But sometimes we have to, clear the speakers, so to speak, and trust that we're always going to be okay. That no matter what lumps and bumps come our way, we always find, if we keep an optimistic, adventurous, and courageous, childlike, have no fear, let's go, but all the while having the guardianship of that older, wiser one saying, okay, do you want to go a little slower? Do you want to go a little faster? Hey, hold your horses right here. Let's stay in the middle of this. Let's experience this. Because we really want to get it moving and churning in that visceral ability to learn through a different cellular soul system. And that, my friends, is the beacon of guiding light that will not fail you. Trust in it. If you need help on the journey, you know where to find me. In the meantime, like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment, and just know that you're walking, living, loving light. And I'll see you on the next video.